our mind, the ordinary mind is, I cannot say the stinginess, but we based on the attachment. I like this, I like this, I like this. For example, for practitioner case, Buddha said, "Kimne kimewa rabdu chungwa" means you bend to your hometown, you bend your parents. Kimne kimeo means don't creating another house, another place. They're no different your hometown and other the base like us. Say, oh, we have the temple and center. They become new attachment base. So this is the idea to how to cutting the ju meaning. Ju means cutting. So there are so many things, outer things we will handle. Outer things say, for example, some people say, I like drink wine or maybe some sort of liquor. And some doctors, some maybe scholars, some close to your family members, and someone say, oh, that's not good for your health. I think maybe better you can switch to better healthy smoothie, something like that. You can change it because there are lectures they're giving for you. Physical is better, taste better, people respect is better. If your morning is somebody named, some things people well know this person is good. The afternoon and then alcohol, energy, people say don't go near him or her. Now, the energies change. So here is talking about the Dzambhala in connection to the Jew practice. So Dzambhala is giving how sometimes people what do you call soup kitchen. Dzambhala is like soup kitchen to people who need it. Come in there and you will enjoy. So likewise the soup kitchen we need to make our own cumulative merit. Without the merit, then empty big pot. They need all conditions, all the necessary supplement make the soup. So that is why the Dzambhala and the as well as Basudara, those right at the beginning, people who do the good things, their conditions arising there. Because they are, for example, protectors, Tibetan called Chuishin Kyongwa. Whoever do good things in society, this person is very important for their society, need long life, good health. He or she, as long as good health, and he or she can change or help their community. So likewise, the practice for the Dzambhala or Basudara, we not to say the self-grasping base, oh, I need this, I need this. Yes, of course, we are doing this practice, spontaneously you also get the benefit. That is why the first 6 perfection or 10 perfection of the wisdom, the first of Dhanabharamita. So this is very important. You can see Thailand, Sri Lanka, Burma, those is still every morning the monks, nuns, and begging and go to the town. And Lord Buddha say, this is the way doing a full day or what you call full-time job to practice. And the local people, they don't have the time to practice. They take care of the own things for the making for farmers' work. So if we go for them door to door begging food, this means we are lazy, we don't know how to cook, we don't know how to make the food. That's not the case. We will giving to opportunity to make the cumulative merit. Tibetans say, "Kokap nawas." They give them tremendous opportunity. So before you go work, and you can offering whatever you have, rice or vegetables. So we saw in the internet these days. So then after Buddha's, morning practice, afternoon, evening, so forth, then they dedicate. And one time the place, some bad disease, and they didn't harvest also very bad. Years, very bad condition. And someone, his attendant said, well, Buddha, we need to move maybe other state because this town or state is very poor. They cannot serve for us, so we need to move on to new town or state. The Lord Buddha said, no. When they have things, they offer for us. When they don't have, we must stay there. We enjoy together. We suffer together. We not like say, oh, now they're good time with their bad time we move someone. That's not in the human nature. Respect is not enough. And they're hard workings, so we need to stay there. Tibetan called Gina Ginyam Dungna Dungyam. So Buddha's practice connection to the people who support. Likewise, the great yogi in the Milarewa said, Rilo Gombe Gomjedang, Soa Jervi, Yondani, Sang Nyambur Javi, Temdeyu, Tendegi, Nimbo Ngawayins. So clear, the great Milarewa said, person who she or he concentrated, meditated in the mountain, and the person who sponsored the food and clothing at the equal benefit. The benefit come from the dedication. That's 50-50, not to say I'm practice more, you're less, no. Especially the Bodhisattva, whenever you practice, how long you practice, any practice, share to dedicate all Mother Sentient beings. So that's what we need to know and always practice what is purpose. This, if you're thinking only oneself, we not say, it's not the full of the Bodhisattva or the Mahayana, or they're not enough. So this way, remember, if you have something, candle or flower, you can offer in your shrine room, and you see the flower, make you happy. The Buddha, it doesn't matter, you can expensive flower or maybe cheap flower, but in your mind, you want to first developing your mind, thinking, I wanted to offer in my shrine room, and you actually buy flower and put in front of your shrine room, then you would think, oh, I like this flower, next time I will change another one. So that's you easy to accumulate the merit, expanded yourself. And that's the way to now giver is you exercise learning, and then attachment is less because, oh, I want to give things. See, offering is the fancy name, but actually you giving it, or something you buy and you give things, give things to people, give things needed. So now we're offering to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas is a lot different. When you give to the beggar and homeless people, you're not thinking much, they will return to you not much. But when you go to shrine room and you are behind a little bit expanded, expecting, okay, I have something wishing, really I need, please Buddha help me, I'm offering nice flower, candle, and what do you call this? I talked this morning, B2B, business to business. I offering you flower, now can you give me more blessing and Shakti or blessing or city, Tibetan called Mutu. So there are two different cities, Tibetan called Mutu Nabani, Tumug Mutu Dang, Kyawaru Mutu. So the common city is everybody can achieve, practitioner or non-practitioner, or Buddhism or non-Buddhisms. For example, such material wealth, but then mentally is not rich sometimes. They say, some people say, rich people are mentally suffering, poor people physically suffering, but both are suffering. So now this is the how to help for open our mind. Say, everything's are welcome, any challenges are welcome. As long as my lifetime, then I will try my best. But I need something to help to need more benefit. So that is where we do not practice and here say, summoning good fortune, Tibetan Yanku. Young cook means good fortune bring in. Again, if you have something, you can share. So this is the idea. So now the short refuge, a prayer book, page 8 and 9, once Tibetan and twice English, and then maybe Samantha will share the screen. I have the text here, and we can fortune. Remember, always before you begin the practice, 3 prostrations. You think, your shrine room is the holy place for you. Your place is like for you is a Buddha Gaya. The Buddhas become enlightened. If you practice your place, you also become enlightened. Then your place is a Buddha Gaya, right? And you have some pictures and image or statue. This also you thinking it's not made by somebody in Nepal or India. You think it is real, the wisdom, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's blessing is real, air fresh. When I just come, pay homage, I always say you go to morning work, you need to look at the Buddha's face, one instant lead. Coming home, maybe your day is good, maybe a little bit tough time, but you will need to do things to do, and you will do a good job, rejoicing, continue tomorrow. Something later off, today I screw up, I lost my patience, so please Buddha help me tomorrow catch up, before the explode in upsetness. So something like that. This is good to routine, to mindfulness. Once we do, and already become routine, It's not really difficult. So after you already finished 3 prostrations, then maybe incense and candles you can open. Then we can begin now. Pablo?
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Okay. Dana, if we not finish the 8 o'clock, can you text message Dashibemu? We are doing something here, the Dzambhala. And this one, can you share our...
Lama, today is Monday.
Oh, sorry. See, I'm always thinking something a little bit one day early. All right, this helps. All right, that's good. I thought maybe there's some 8 o'clock, another. So, okay. Now here again, the ideas, we have the, sometimes they bring here method and skills, right? So this is you most familiar, right? How many people you know this one? What is the symbol? The 5 colors and the bamboo top of them maybe this kind of design. How many people know? How many people don't know?
I have one same like this.
You have same like this?
Uh-huh.
What is purpose? Can you tell me a little bit? What is this one design? And why we need this one? If you know, I'm not test you. I'm just suggestion. Somebody new one definitely help. If you have something, when you got it, what they explain for you, something like that. Simple.
I think it's, I don't know, just 5 color is like 5 wisdom or air for it, like 5 what? 5 tongue, how did you do that?
5 elements.
5 elements.
Oh yeah, 5 elements or 5 wisdom, like, or 5 dakinis, like that.
All 5, right?
What is?
That's right. All 5.
That's
Yes.
all
Yes,
what I
yes.
know.
That's right. So you see, for example, we have everybody use the phone. How many phone there are charger space? Only one charger.
One, yeah.
So mentally in the 5 charger, 5 element. So this is 5 recharge to increase your wisdom, good fortune, all those bring in to use serving to the families, communities. So that's why this one, just you said, you're right. Bring in, charge your energy through the wisdom, the guineas, or 5 with the families. So always connection, the 5 color, those the inner or the element. So that's way to bring in, not just rolling, just in gently, you're holding this way. In your left hand, you're holding bells. So that's why if you have the bell and this one, you use together. There's also learning and exercise and together. So that's we use one of this one. Wind and some are different, like this Yanguk, summoning, good fortune time, bring in. Likewise, the Amitayus empowerment time, the 5 Dina or 5 with the family, 5 wisdom bring the long life, longevity. And also same as something Tibetan called La. La means some sort of the names, consciousness, soul, energy. So many different names in Tibetan there are. Some things missing your energy, so I need to bring to this kind of skill and then recharge to becoming the healthy person. So now here also said you're gonna just look few lines here. In the Pure Land of the Sugawadi, even the sorrow in unknowing, it is the fortune of the perfect happiness. So the Tibetans say, "Nubjo dewajing ki shingam dunge daya mitagwe diji pusun chokbe." So there's a Pure Land is absolutely there no seed of the sufferings, because when you report the Pure Land, until you're purified, if you're purified, then they don't left any karma to infect physically, mentally. You purified completely. That's why we call Devachin, the blissful or Pure Land. Dunge diameter means, of course, not directly suffering, even though you never heard sufferers. It's an excellent place to vacation or retirement place. Otherwise, if you go to the south, there also hurricanes come and dangers. North is cold, so this is a perfect place. Dewajing, Tibetan called Dewajing Shingam. Dunge diameter be diji pusum chokbayan. So now say the diji pusum chokbayan is here. English say it is the fortune of the perfect happiness. How to make this happen? Again, cumulative merit. Cumulative merit is 2 different cumulative merit and cumulative of the wisdom merit. Those 2 are like bird wings, too close to the samsara. So that is way to how to practice. Any you have any questions? I can clarify some. If you have doubt, don't hesitate in just question. Then we will begin. Hope everyone can hear clear. So now any questions? Okay. So now you can share the text, page 63. Mhm. Now I need 2 more hands, you know. So the page 85. Can you read the English? So just we talk about the beginning. Remember the 5 color, it's the 5 dagini and 5 element and so forth. And the white is the East Buddha family or Dagili, Shardorji. Samba family, the water family is white. And the red is the West, the Lotus family. And then the green is the North, Redna family. And yellow is the South. So those the bring, right now you're gonna read the English, then you can make sense. The symbol color, likewise they see the skillful means 5 color, we have the prayer flags. And inside, of course, the different print, such as the white umbrella and so forth. But the symbol of the color is the 5 element, 5 wisdom dagini and so forth. Yeah, the 85. Yes.
Read this one, the page 85.
Yes.
Come here, roaring like turquoise dragon. Fortune of the line of heart disciples, come here, dazzling like a garland of stars. Humhri, Vajradakini of the east, summon all fortune of longevity and pacify disease, demons and hindrances. Jodakini of the south, summon the fortune of food, wealth, and resources, and expand life, merit, and riches. Lotus Dakini of the west, summon the fortune of overpowering samsara and nirvana, and subdue everything that appears and exists. Action Dakini of the north, summon the fortune of the 4 enlightened activities and annihilate harm doers, evil spirits, and obstructors. Wealth God with your retinue, bring here all fortune of the world. Bring here auspicious objects. Bring here fortunate objects. Always remain at this place and cause these objects of good fortune to be steadfast. Give potency to this life substances, and in this place protect wealth. Please remain steadfast and unchanging. Bestow the city of immortality. Bestow the city of inexhaustible treasures. Bestow the city of merit and riches. Bestow supreme and ordinary cities. Let them be accomplished spontaneously and without effort. Sarva Siddhi Alala Ho.
Yes. So now this is the short practice, but essence and insight. So that is the usually in the Garchen Rinpoche's center in Arizona. So do the every morning the long small offering, and after that, I think I want to add this morning. Then I knew many people want to go to work, they're not finished. So this is we try to a short one. So now I think we will do daily base short small offering, and we do short one. Saturday Sunday is more you off, and then we're going to finish for the long small offering, and including this good fortune. So this one, and actually I thought tonight the short Dzambhala. You have the short one?
Yes.
Any questions? We just practice this one, and you have any questions?
So every Dakini, the one from the east, west, south, they are part of the retinue of Shambhala?
Shambhala?
The Dakinis.
Yes.
Those Dakinis are part?
What do you mean part?
Part of his retinue.
Oh yes, always same as the army, whatever the boss or his follower need the same uniform and the same activities. All the retinue is same, Northern Dagas and Dagini is green. I think Northern Dagas and Dagini is good right now. What do you call? His Holiness and Tigungyam say, go green and go organics. Now you see the inside the text said, essence one, Tibetan called Ju, the seg Ju. So like I said, some food there somebody make, just very tasty, Same material somebody make is not so tasty. This Tibetan called like juice. So English said made by heart. So when you want to do something, I make good food. Any food is become delicious, and you will say, "Oh, I don't like cook, but I have no excuse. This person's coming my home." Then you try to do something, it's not a taste because it didn't go into your heart. So missing the essence. Now they hear that essence bring, mean food, clothes, energy, wisdom, love, compassion, all included, not only one things. So this is the all directions, different things. For example, the balance and element, So same as the human body. If you are the wind element and the fire elements too high, and your back pain, your headache, you're becoming more busy, like monkey mind, because the wind shooting in the circulation is too fast, burning in your energy. You can see, sometimes they say, "Oh, I have good energy," but actually your wind is taking you in more. And at the same time, the water element and earth element is too high, and then join lower or back those pain because the water is come down to one place. So same. So this called I am very healthy means balance and element. And unfortunately, all those elements not friendly. Water and fire is the opposite. So they're not friendship. So now this the prayer bring the outer element is becoming balance. The individual's inner element is balance. If you are then becoming more healthier physically, just we said early, mentally peace, because the body and mind is very close of what you call relationships. Body is not the mind is not the body, but inseparable. No questions? Good. That's great. So now open the Dzambhala text. Yes. That's the way I understand Dzambhala. Yeah. Now here right at the beginning there's a Om Shunida. Shunida is like they're talking about always the pure emptiness. The pure emptiness arising, you can imagine, to becoming yourself as a transform in the Dzambhala, and transforming to everyone becoming materially wealthy, spiritually, or you can all the accumulated merits wealthy. See here, Om Shunita Jnana is the primordial wisdom, Vajra. So the Om Shunita Jnana Bandhara Sambhava Atman Gohams. So this means all Dharma phenomena is the Shunita or emptiness, and within the emptiness arising your primordial awareness, Yishi, and undestroying the like Damen or Vajra mind. So from there, then they see here, so actually the Om Shunita Jnana Sambhava Atma Goham is fully translated in Tibetan as well. Chudan Chuni Sungwadang Zimbe Due Chu Tamje. Rangshin Tongba Chembu said the Wachimbo Rangshin to Churus. So the one sentence English is the translated, and there are two lines, right? All phenomena including the within, the grasp, the object, and the grasping and the subject of phenomena, and their natures. So naturally become in the very nature of the sublime, blissful luminosity of the grace emptiness. So see, very skillful. Of course, the one sentence they are expanded. How many you have there? More explained, the endless. So this is the Om Shunita Jnana Vajra Sambhava Atma Goham's very richness, essence, the meaning. Okay, so this is not many pages, right? How many pages? 7, yes. 3 to 7, 4, you know what I mean? So first, maybe you can read English. This way you will understand a little bit more of what's going on there.
Yes. Lama, were you going to give us a transmission today?
Yeah, I will give it right now, but you can transmit first. English transmission you can give first.
Okay. All phenomena included within the grasped objects and grasping subjects of phenomena and their natures naturally become the very nature of the sublime blissful luminosity of great emptiness. From the state of emptiness, in the center of a vast protection wheel is a multicolored water-borne lotus and sun. On that is a yellow Dzam syllable. From that, my nature appears as Dzambhala, who is like the color of gold and endowed with a wrathful and delighted expression. With his right hand, he holds a Bijapura fruit, and with his left hand, he holds a mongoose that rains down on a shower of precious jewels. He has a crown of the 5 Buddhas and is adorned by a necklace of blue Utpala flowers and many precious jewels. He is enveloped in many clothes made from the substances of the gods. His feet are pressed upon a great treasure vase with a conch shell top and lotus chest. At his forehead is a white Om, and at his throat a red A. At his heart center is a blue Hum. From these 3 multicolored light rays emanate and invite the assembly of primordial wisdom beings and empowerment deities to the space in front. And then there's the offerings.
Yes.
Thus, the primordial wisdom and commitment beings become non-dual. By praying to the empowerment deities holding a precious vases filled with streams of nectar bestow the empowerment. The nectar fills the body and purifies defilements. The excess liquid overflows and becomes a crown of the 5 families with the presiding family and the deity in the center. The empowerment deities dissolve into me. Lord of wealth, master of precious treasures, surrounded by a retinue of many wealth-guarding yakshas, protector who guards the northern directions, Dzambhala, I pay homage and sing praise to the wealth deity who grants the supreme accomplishment. In the heart upon a lotus and a moon is a Dzam, the seed syllable of the deity. Around it is a yellow mantra garland, the color of the deity. As it circles, light emanates. This makes offerings to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and gathers their blessing. It purifies the negative deeds and obscurations of all the sentient beings of the 3 realms and establishes them in the state beyond sorrow. It accomplishes all the enlightened activities. The light gathers back and dissolves into the mantra garland together with the seed syllable. Then there's the mantra. The primordial wisdom beings depart to the natural abode. The commitment being, together with the vessel and contents, become the naturally pure non-conceptual emptiness of the essence of the innate great bliss of luminosity. By this merit, may all sentient beings of the 3 realms swiftly attain the primordial wisdom of the Tathagatas. That's all.
Okay. So now I will happy to offer for the transmission. Gula Niulin Zimba, the Niulin Zimba, Sanjanga, Juvenji, Ubelong, but Shedang, Rumbuji to make the Haze, Mambo, Lopa. You come on Namne, Omsurvata Danga, the Vijinga, the Sama, Shiri, Hong, Shewan, Gugan, Mother Chulama Yara, Luvali. Rariki the Wuzu, Jivering away, Wangalanum Ranila, Timbara, and Jurwarme, Dzambhala, Zalenda, Sabari, Agram, Padi, So High, Shivan, Shabda Partiju. Not you want to rent Tanga, Shin, Jin, or Yomo, Horji, Goro, Chanjo Jumbe, Dzambhala. Udu chokzo no la changze do tugar bende do harang rang sawon ji tarang ngai din hayin dok dun ji korwa le wo serchu sanje dang jang sanje changsum tamje chujing che lab du kamsum ge samje tamje ji digrib jang nyangane de ko bala go chinle tamje dubar je churun do ngai din sawo da je wala timber ju war sam Om Dzambhala Zalendo Soa Shi Juno Dabra Chavo Tunle Dangwe Che Yiki Java Lensum Dene Ishibaran Shinjine Sushila Zikbada Nujuran Shinji Takbe Mimiku Se Che Dewa Chimbu Rangshin Rangshi Jungo Rangshin Jungo Tongbani Du Jurba Migni Nyabarsha Tarar Sonam De Tamje Sara Sonam De Kamsungi Simje Tamje Ti Shinshikbe Ishi Nyurdu Tower Juroje Okay Now, this is here saying the Dzambhala is Dzam, Z-A-M, Dzam. And they're always the same as a color, whatever the seed syllables. For example, the recitation of the Om Mani Padme Hum, and then a seed syllable, the white Shri, and then all the surround the Om Mani Padme Hum is the white color. So likewise, tonight is the Dzambhala, is Dzam. You need to sound like Dzam, Z-A-M, Dzam. And they're holding the jewel, full of the jewel vessel, and the one they're holding the mongoose. When you develop love and compassion, want to generous to share the people, any society based on the wisdom, and your recitation looks like the mongoose, then throw more jewel, You need to stop grasping. The mongoose didn't give any jewel, so he just holding in his mouth. So more developing the bodhicitta, and then the mongoose come out the jewels. This is sort of the idea of hand, the Dzam. So remember, that's not we're not begging only wealth for material things. This is developing in the wisdom inner as well. So that's kind of motivated. And then please share the text. So the Dzam color, the gold color. Okay. So now orally read English one, and now we can read in Tibetan slowly. Jana Vazara Sombava Etmogo Chudai Juni Songwadan Jimbe Du Choi Tamje Ranshin Dongbai Chim Use Dewa Dambe Ranshin Duru Juru Na zo chu jie dang ni me ding zam serbo le ranin Dzambhala ser da wei chuo xin ji wei nyam cha ye xing do ben za pragat yo rinpo che nor wei charan bewe niwa len zemba san jiang a ye che ben jen Utbela ngombo to shedan rinpo je tume kenda laze je kwe mangbo loba shabo dogi dungi goda beme dungi tere chenpo nem de dagi devara om karbu timba a mawu ningara hongwe ngombo tesum Uzre nazo tube yishi sembe tsoda je dunje na ngara jendo. Om Benza Pushpe Pradeza Soy Hua Om Benza Dubum Pradeza So Om Benza Aloge Pradeza So Om Benza Kende Pradeza So Om Benza Nivude Pradeza So Hua Za Hong Bam Ho Samaya Dam Oma Ai Hong Yishibada Tamziba Nisu Me Barai Gyur Wangel Hala Sorva Dada Engat Avigenza do Mam Shi Sowa Dawe Wangel Rumboje Pumba Duzi Chugyungi Kawan Namne. Okay, can you down a little bit? Read one more English. The just I wrote this one. Can you see the Bam Ho? Yeah, see. Can you read what is the meaning of the Za Hong Bam Ho? Yishiba the Tanzuba Nisumever Jews. So means we inviting the wisdom deity and the Samaya deity and ourselves is becoming unseparable. That is where you becoming and makes sense to the Dzambhala. Can you read the English part?
Thus, the primordial wisdom and commitment beings become non-dual. By praying to the empowerment deities, Om Sarvat Tatagat Abhishikantumam, the empowerment deities holding previous bases filled with streams of nectar bestow the empowerment.
Yes. Yeah, my point is here. Zahum Bamho part looks like I already did. That's primordial wisdom and coming to being Samaya beings usually called being become the non-dual or unseparable. So then they always send some empowerment when the lamas give. They say, and the inside the vase and the nectar. Then medicine Buddha, for example, this nectar become in the medicine. So now this case the giving the empowerment permission and the water transform, then pouring in our head. Can you go up a little bit? So here is the Om Sarvata Dankada Avishiga Samaya Shri Hung. So this Tibetan core in the translator is the Tor Luk. So Tor, the Avishiga, the idea is the all the negativity mind, stinginess as a clean, purified, and bring in this case the generosity, the Dzambhala nectar pouring in, and then you want to share exercise to keep things like that. So Tor is Tor Avishiga is Tibetan called Tor Luk. Tor means the outer, inner cleaning to purify, and bring to essence one pouring into your channel or your practice or your mind stream. So that is then Shiwan Guru Gugan Timada. See again here. After this offering that I put it into your central channel and becoming like the full of your, for example, we put tea in teacup and the full of the tea then come in the oval outside the teacup. Likewise, the blessing nectar pouring to the central channel and the central channel coming full of this nectar. And it looks like they're coming in the eyes or outside they're becoming the 5 crown. It's the 5 Buddha family. Ringa Ujjas, 5 Buddha family. And then those the dissolve to the central Buddha. The central, this case, Idam Deity is in Dzambhala. So this is Dzambhala is becoming unseparable, 5 Buddha family. Then we offering to the argam, the water, saffron, and candle, and so forth. So this way, and you will see a little more meaning. And not you want to read you say here, Lord of the world, Master of the precious treasure, surrounded by the retinents and men, well in the grading and the yakshas. So this way, see all Tibetan go, Kanshik Sergi Rila, Nye Jana Tayin Dabja Molu, Serdu Jurs. if you live in the maybe gold mountain, and you can find many gold piece and gold because the mountain is gold mountain. Likewise, the wealth practice, and the supernaturally you becoming things is becoming wealth, and the wisdom is becoming rich. To knowledge is open. So this the goddesses are part of the northern the families. So practical who god of the north direction Dzambhala, I pay homage to the sing praise. So something like that. Okay. Arang riki tabu tsuru kyube ringe uwe wala nam ranyi la tembarai gyuru Om Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari War Argam Pradesa Sovai Om Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari War Odim Pradesa Sovai Om Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari War Ushbe Pradesa Sovai Om Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari War the Gumbards Sawa Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari Ola Prades Sawa Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari the Bardes Sawa Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari Nevo de Bardes Sawa Dzambhala Dzalenda Sabari Nujin Norjong Mongbo Korji Go Changjo Jongben Gumbon Zombol Wudu Zozo Nola Changze Tugara Bende Dindo Lara Range Sawanji Tar Nagdin Lai Jundo Tunji Gowale Usaritu Sanje Changsim Tamje Chujin Jelava Du Kamsum Ge Samjen Tamje Ge Deduja Nyangelen Deve Kumbala Gu Chinle Tamje Dubarje Surundu Ngadin Sawanda Jevala Timbara Induru. Now you can see here the English as it circle light mantras, and this makes the offering to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and together their blessings. It pure what is the fervent? What to say? Second line.
It purifies the negative deeds.
Purify.
And obscuration.
All right. Purify. Okay. Purify negative deeds and obscuration of all sentient beings of the three realms, establish them in the state beyond the sorrow. It accomplished all these enlightenment activities. The light gathered at the back and dissolved into the mantra garland together with the seed silver. So now you can see there are, maybe if you have the Dzambhala, just I send the picture. You can use the picture. And then we were reciting. Same as, if you know one how to practice the daily yoga practice, this is the same technique to use to everyone. So now here the Dzam is the golden color, Dzambhala. Then every form is becoming as a Dzambhala form. Sound is Dzambhala. And heart is giving the generosity, bodhicitta mind to, so this to need thinking the mind. Then Dzambhala Zalenda, so we can reciting maybe short. Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova. Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova. Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, 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 Dzambhala Zalenda Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, 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 Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova. Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova. Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova, 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 Dzambhala Zalenda Yesova. Now the 3 times recitation of the Vajrasado mantra. Om Bendrasadu Samaya Manubalaya Bendrasadu Dhanubhaya Dambraya Sarvakarma Siddhame Siddhamashriyam Guruhum Bhagavan Sarvadata Gadam Bhadramamemu Dzambhala Samaya Sadhu Bendrasadu Samaya Manubalaya Bendrasadu Dhanubhaya Dedandedumembhava Radhagaya Membhava Suvagaya Membhava Anuradha Membhava Sova Siddhyame Prayandra Sova Karma Sudam Siddhamashriyam Guruhum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarvadata Gadam Bhadramamem Dzambhala Samaya Sadhu Bendrasadu Samaya Manubalaya Bendrasadu Dhanubhaya Dedandedumembhava Radhagaya Membhava Suvagaya Membhava Anuradha Membhava Sova Siddhyame Masudame Siddhamashriyam Guruhum Bhagavan Sarvadata Gadam Bhadramamem Dzambhala Samaya Sadhu Bendrasadu Samaya Manubalaya Bendrasadu Dhanubhaya Dedandedumembhava Radhagaya Membhava Suvagaya Membhava Anuradha Membhava Sova Siddhyame Prayandra Sova Karma Sudam Siddhamashriyam Guruhum Bhagavan Sarvadata Gadam Bhadram Dzambhala Samaya Sadhu yi she baran xin je ne su she la tan zik pa da nu ju ran xin je tak be ming me was de wa chen bo ran xin je ngo tong ba ni de ju. And after once they finish the English, then we need to short meditate. Now here say that we inviting the wisdom is also came to the we said the Wachambu, the luminosity pure land. Now the departure to the luminosity stage, and the same is our mind. All we create the mandala now dissolve to your heart, and the heart is becoming in the light. The light is unseparable in the Dharmadhatu stage, like boundless, like space or sky. And when I ring the bell, and you will meditate. So English.
The primordial wisdom beings depart to their natural abode. The commitment being, together with the vessel and contents, become the natural, pure, non-conceptual emptiness of the essence of the innate great bliss of luminosity. Visualizing that evenly rest.
Sonam de tamje se bani re. Oh, sonam de kamsam gen semjen tamje ti shin shi be yi shi nyurdo towar churoje.
By this merit, may all sentient beings of the three realms swiftly attain the primordial wisdom of the Tathagatas.
Oh, okay. Now, dedication before this long life prayer. Most of you have the prayer book. Jeden Dzambhala Driva Bakara Jan Tungun Sambo Jenje Sunzel Chenle Lundu Gejara Shabden Sho Kunjo Somji Damban Dzambhala Ngage Anju Jizun Jambe Tubden Ranje Domen Denze Wa Chuji Nama Gejara Shabden Sho Kombe Chogyuru Dove Dambala Nyingdu Jembo Mane Soshin Jeden Londo Gone Jenze Lojo Jenze Joshawa Den Sonam De Tanje Seba Tonam Nive Donam Pamji De Jega Naji Balon Drogba Sive Zolen Dowa Dowara Shoi Chanju Semjo Remboji Maji Banam Ji Jiwa Nyambo Miboya Kone Kondu Pewara Sho Lama Kungam Samvara Sowa De Chodu Kuzi Rangvara Sowa Chinle Tashin Jawara Sowa Lama Dang Dewa Mewa Shinji Lo Jambi Babu Jidara Jimba Dang Kundu Sangbo Tenya Dish Teda Gunje Jeso Dalo Jirgewan Deda Damje Rabdungu Sanje Kusum Nibe Chelawa Dang Chuni Minjuru Dambe Chen Mejen Debe Chidarango She Molam Droba Sho. So now this before this sentence, Today with some short practice, they benefit as much as can, they benefit. And the people, whoever there are some physical needs, this prayer including all, they're getting better. And someone maybe pass away to rebirth the peaceful Sugawadi Pure Land. And the bigger things, the walls and the outer world is more stable. Inner beings more harmony, more happy, healthy to respect and so forth. So this kind thing in mind, then pray together. Dadan kwande tom jeji tu sumdu sakpa tan yuwe kewe zawa di dadan semje tamje nyurdo lana meba yang tawa zog chanju rumbo je tawara gyuru je sheja gunse kwanje juje je tendana wandonde kumbo renji beje dumbo sede Thank you, everyone. You have a wonderful dream meditation and full of the mongoose surround your room. And tomorrow wake up, you need to collect all jewels in the room. Oh. The only mongoose, there are a lot of mongoose bring mangoes. Mango bring mango.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night to everyone. Thank you, Lama.
Yeah, thank you.
Good night, everyone.
See you tomorrow morning or evening. Good night, everyone. Simjanango.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.